and today my goal is to put up a temporary sheep shelter. You say good morning to the sheep?
Good morning, sheep.
Go say hi.
Hi, sheep.
Oh.
That's not still Daddy.
No, he's not. Good morning. You seem relaxed over there chewing your cud. Alright, here's 53. He was the one with the scours yesterday. As you can see, his manure has firmed up a little bit, but he still has... Yeah. The manure is still a little bit on the soft side, but it's definitely better than the scours we were seeing yesterday. I spoke with my mentor last night about the scours issue, and she confirmed my suspicions regarding the feed. When there's a change in feed quality, usually nitrogen, if there's a richer source of nitrogen, that can trigger the scours. Or in this case, she said it could have been as simple as the move itself. Any number of these stresses that the sheep have been going under the last couple of days could have triggered the scours. So the move itself, the change in food, when they first got here, we gave them some pea pellets to make them feel more comfortable, and the peas are very high in nitrogen, which could also trigger the scours. So we'll just keep monitoring number 53, and we've obviously already seen some improvements today. Last night I saw some improvement as well. So we'll just keep an eye on it. If it continues, we can treat it as we would a human with kaopectate. Let them smell you.
What else do you think I smell like? I think he's trying to kiss me.
This one with the black spots on his backside is kind of the dominant one. He's definitely the biggest, and he seems to be keeping the others in line. I was really expecting number 53 to be taking that role, but this guy right here seems to be leading the flock so far. I'm also really surprised at how quickly they've cleaned out this area. The four of them have really thinned the grasses and the forbs out through here. They've also put down a good bit of manure in here, so it should come back pretty good. I had to make the long drive back down to the rental property again. The landlord found some additional stuff that we missed that I needed to come get and get cleared out. And as I'm checking the place out, I'm really feeling it. Don't get me wrong, we're really excited to be moving on to our homestead and all that, but as I walk around the empty rooms where a lot of memories were made, I'm really feeling it. When we left our last house in the big city and moved here, that was the house we owned. That was the house where my wife and I got married, where we brought our son home from the hospital, and I didn't think twice about leaving there. Well, regardless, it's time to get some work done. Goodbye, house. Ashley sent me a picture via text message of the sheep out of their corral. The sheep got out. I just pulled up, looks like they're in there. Let's go look. Okay, looks like 3 of them are in and 1 is out. He hasn't gone far though. Ashley is on a business call, so
I need to talk with them, and what we're going to need to
ask her what happened when she gets off. But I'm gonna get some pea pellets, see if I can lure it back in.
Great.
Huh. There are hardly any pea pellets left. I don't know what happened to them. I just shook the pea pellets. His ears perked up a little bit. Hey buddy, you want some pellets? Peas, 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 peas. No? Problem is, their bucket turned to a plastic bucket. I didn't have one available. I'm using stainless steel. It makes a different noise. You want some? Peas, 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 peas. So Ashley's off for a call now. Let's find out what happened. So what happened?
Put these glasses back on. You're so bright of it. So I was on a conference call with a major customer, and I was standing in Elliot's room. All of a sudden, I heard bah, bah. And I thought, oh, that's so cute. They're getting louder. And I looked out the window, and they were right in front of the window. They were just hanging out over here in front of the house, eating grass. I'm really enjoying the grass, which is great because we don't have a mower yet. It looks pretty rough. But Jim and I were able to get 2 of them back in. The little one went first. He was easy. He's a sweetheart. And then I got the next Katahdin, no problem. And then that last one is a hefty boy. I tried to tackle him and get him in, but it didn't work out very well for me. Jim, our building contractor, was kind enough to help me. It was pretty funny looking because, you know, we're more or less like doing gymnastics, trying to herd them back in. And this little guy over here wouldn't go back in, and he's a fast runner. So he's just been hanging out. He really wants to get back in. He's lonely. I don't think he likes being away from the others, but he wouldn't go in. He's not the brightest.
See, now he's eating out of the bucket. Hey, 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 come back. It's okay. Hey. Come back here. Hey, can you head him off a little?
Yeah.
Oh, 53. Much better, 53. Much better.
Hey, buddy.
Okay. Come on, buddy. They're all watching. Well, they were a second ago.
Don't run that way. Oh. Oh.
I had him. Oh.
Okay. How are we gonna do this?
Well, just hold right here, hold back, and we'll just guide him in.
Another zip tie.
Whew. Got him back in. So this was our failure point.
Yeah. They were pushing it to eat the grass.
Ah.
Okay. Gotta have a call in. That was fun though.
Another lesson learned. Don't use skinny little zip ties when you're trying to secure a fence. Alright, I have these more robust cable ties. Now that should hold that a little better until I can get the electric offset installed. That would definitely cure any issues of escape attempts. Well, that ought to hold it for now. So on my way back down to the rental property today, I did get a chance to speak with the shepherdess from whom we purchased the sheep from. She called me back regarding number 53 and we talked about the scours. She agreed with the assessment of my mentor regarding the nutritional issues and such. But she raised an additional point regarding the minerals. His electrolyte level might be reduced at this point because of the scours, and so it's really important that I get to the feed store and buy him the Redmond's real salt. It's going to have the electrolytes he needs to help replenish him. Not to mention I need to get a feeder there anyway in the cattle panel to build their shelter. The sheep are playing. A little bit of headbutting going on too. Hey guys, don't stop on account of me. But you see here I got the cattle panel for the shelter. The idea is to keep the cattle panel arched like you see here behind me. Use this twine here to tie the ends together to keep it arched like that. Tarp the top, boom, instant shelter. Again, the idea. We'll see if it actually works.
So what do you want to say?
Well, I am just gonna get this strap off so we can get the cattle panel out.
So what else are you going to say?
I think that's about it. Well, there it is. This is our makeshift sheep shelter. We use those pieces of twine at the bottom to try to keep the arch a little bit taut, and just draped a tarp over it and used zip ties to cinch down the tarp. And that should be good enough. It's not a Hilton by any means. It's gonna give a little shade to the water there to keep it a little cooler for them to drink, and if it rains they can get out of the weather, or if it's too sunny they can get some shade here. What do you guys think? Do you want to go try out your shelter? You can go check it out? Yeah, okay, they're inspecting it. Oh, don't eat that zip tie. Hey guys, can you try not to eat that and just go in there and check it out a little? What do you think? Good? I almost forgot to mention, I got a few more things at the farm store. I got a plastic bucket. Not that I like plastic, but for our few remaining pea pellets. Feed scoop, little mineral feeder. And then also a little steel tank for throwing their hay in. So the farm store did not have the salt, the Redmond salt that I needed. They said they could order it. They also did not have organic alfalfa pellets or pea pellets, so looks like I'm gonna have to check out Amazon Prime for that stuff. That got their attention. You recognize that sound now, don't you?